When we're talking about 80 miles per hour winds, I mean, this is the type of damage that can be expected from a storm like that. I mean, my jaw dropped while I was driving out here this morning, seeing the branches on the road, and then to get to this scene right here. There's the root system right below me. I am standing exactly where this tree used to be. And as I climb out of this area, we're going to pan up to show you that root system below the tree. Again, the tree uprooted. In fact, my photographer, Mike Rudd, is saying that it looks like this entire chunk of land that the tree took with it is almost taller than the house. And so as you come closer to see just how large this tree is, the homeowner telling me he was actually inside when he watched this tree fall, saying that his wife was telling him, get back, get away from the window. And he was also saying it looked like it was happening in slow motion. But of course, as we mentioned earlier, 80 miles per hour winds, a huge storm on Saturday, and neighbors here still dealing with that damage. Speaking of neighbors, I want you to see too, just to the right of this home, the damage there. Thankfully, the homeowner telling me that his neighbor was not inside the home at the time, but the damage you're seeing right there, yes, that is her bedroom too. And so while they are dealing with this storm damage, contractors on scene, long calls with insurance companies, really the homeowner is telling me he's just really thankful that no one else in this area was injured. And we do want to mention too, contractors on scene, here's some of the work that they've already done over the weekend, including cutting up some of those branches, those logs, while they try and really deal with the aftermath of that storm damage. Speaking of that, Dominion Energy, they were on scene at about 400 different sites working on restoring that power. At one point, 128,000 people without power. Now just down to a handful. Pepco also working on doing the same in the district.
Our food's going rotten. We are without power still, and these days have been hot and the nights have been dark.
At one point, Pepco was working on restoring power to 70,000 people without electricity. That number down to just over 1,000 in the morning, and crews are working around the clock. We're talking more than 1,300 people, from line workers to contractors, customer representatives, trying to make sure everyone is safe and gets power.
The residents are responsible for the damage that's done on their own property, and so they have lined up the tree removal service, and they're trying to work with their insurance company. And with the power lines there, they can't do any work until Pepco comes and certifies that the lines are down.
They can call us at 1-877-PEPCO-62, and we will ensure that we've got a crew that will come out and assess that to ensure that it can be made safe.
Parts of GW Parkway also closed because of the downed trees. We've got more details on the exact areas where that's happening up at WJLA.com. Plus, we'll of course continue to talk to the National Park Service and give you any sort of update when it comes to any of those road closures opening up. Live in Arlington, Joy Wang, 7 News.